dears, welcome you all to my chemistry class. So far we discussed about the non-metals such as hydrogen and oxygen, right? Today we are going to learn about the next non-metal nitrogen. Nitrogen. What all facts you know about nitrogen? Nitrogen is a non-metal with a simple N and atomic number 7. It is a colorless, odorless diatomic gas which remains inert due to the presence of strong triple bond. Nitrogen constitutes the 78% of Earth's atmosphere and a constituent of all living tissues. Let's see the benefits of increased amount of nitrogen in the atmosphere. Nitrogen is essential for all plants and animals to survive. You know that nitrogen is essential for the growth of plants, right? But plants cannot absorb it directly even though the nitrogen is abundant in atmosphere. So how do the plants get nitrogen? Nitrogen is mixed in the soil in the form of compounds, so that plants take nitrogen from the soil by absorption through their roots. A small amount of nitrogen can be fixed when the lightning provides the energy needed for nitrogen to react with oxygen, producing nitric oxide and nitrogen dioxide. Nitrogen dioxide dissolves in rainwater and reaches the soil as nitric acid. This nitric acid reacts with minerals in soil and forms nitrate salt. Therefore, thunder and lightning are said to be a blessing for plants. Understood? Rhizobium bacteria present in the roots of leguminous plants have the ability to convert the molecular nitrogen into its compounds. This helps to increase the nitrogen level in the soil. Plants get a greater amount of nitrogen for their growth through the decaying of plants and animals. The use of organic fertilizer is another way to obtain nitrogen for plants. So all these are the different ways in which the nitrogen is obtained by the plants. So now you learn that nitrogen is the nutrient that is most essential for the plant growth, and it is possible to buy the fertilizers that contain only nitrogen as the active ingredient. The fertilizers that supply the most nitrogen include urea and ammonium sulfate. Let's know about the advantages and limitations of organic fertilizers and chemical fertilizers. Advantages of organic fertilizers. Organic fertilizers are always eco-friendly with nature. It keeps the originality of the soil, improves the soil structure, increases the soil organic matter, improves the water holding capacity, and it is easily biodegradable. On the other hand, organic fertilizers have slow and consistent release of nutrients, which may not supply the plant's need appropriately. The distribution of nutrients in organic fertilizer is not equal. The expense is very high. The high amount is necessary for the application. Now let's discuss about the advantages of chemical fertilizers. Chemical fertilizers are easily available. They are lower in cost. They are able to make the desired ratio, and fewer amounts are needed for application. And what about the limitations? The overdose of chemical fertilizers can kill the plants and change the pH value of soil. As a result, it pollutes the soil and water. Moreover, it affects the health and decrease the immunity of humans. Is that clear? So hope you understand the merits and limitations of organic and chemical fertilizers. Next we will discuss about the uses of nitrogen. The element nitrogen is mainly used in the production of nitrogenous fertilizers. These nitrogenous fertilizers enhance the growth of plants. The preparation of synthetic fertilizers and some other nitrogen compound is an important use of nitrogen. Have you seen the filling of tires of vehicles using nitrogen gas? What is the purpose? It's because the nitrogen enhances the life and performance of tires. Liquefied nitrogen. Liquefied nitrogen is used as a refrigerant. How is it prepared? It is prepared by the fractional distillation of liquefied atmospheric air. And also, nitrogen avoids the presence of oxygen in packed foods. Understood? So children, in this video we discussed about the element nitrogen, the different ways in which the nitrogen obtained by the plants, advantages and limitations of organic and chemical fertilizers, and uses of nitrogen. So hope you understood the concept. See you in the next class. Thank you.